Hiya, it's me Janara and welcome to my channel and welcome to my bare face. So today I'll be doing a real-time get ready with me and I will be showing you how I do my everyday makeup. When I say every day, it doesn't necessarily mean that I do my makeup on a daily basis. This is just the makeup that I wear when I need to go out of the house, do some errands, and yeah, just like today, we'll be meeting our financial advisor. We'll be going out to do some food shopping. So I need to be more presentable than this. So yeah, recently I've been receiving good comments like how radiant, how glowy, how healthy my skin looks. And no, it doesn't. It's all fake. And it's all makeup, and those who knows just compliments me on how good I am in covering up my blemishes. So I'll be showing you how I do it on a daily basis. I will be showing you how I fake it, how I cover up all these blemishes. I'll be showing you the products that I am recently loving, and yeah, let's start covering up this face. So I've already prepped my skin. So for my skincare, I'll just go through with it. I've used my Pixi Glow Tonic, and then I've used my SKII facial treatment essence, and then my favorite Hello Hydration face cream with hyaluronic acid and peptide complex as my moisturizer. This is really rich and creamy. It will give such a good moisture onto your skin, but it sinks in really fast and it does work really well under makeup. And then of course, don't forget sun protection, especially now that it's spring and summer. It's more sunny outside. We all need sun protection, and I've been using the Clinique SPF 50 mineral sunscreen fluid for face, and I love this. It does leave a little bit of white cast, but I just need the sun protection, so I'm using it. And then to prime my face, I have different priming methods. If I am in a hurry, I just use my Becca First Light priming filter, and I love this. It will give a fresh look into your face. It will just leave your face looking very healthy, bright, and yeah, I love it. You should try this if you haven't tried it yet. But if I have extra time, I use my Lumene Invisible Illumination Instant Glow Beauty Serum, and then as my primer, I use my Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer by NYX. So I'll be using this too today. So what I'll do is I'll do the illumination first onto the high points of my face. So here, I've got this from Birchbox as well, and I've been loving it. So yep, just 2 drops of this. Then I'll just use my clean hands to just blend this out. It will just leave your skin glowy and healthy looking, and I love it. With this step, it has already given me the glow that I really want. So you can also use other illuminator or strobing cream. MAC has got a very nice strobing cream. I've also tried the Bobbi Brown strobing cream. They're really good, but recently I've been loving this, and yeah, that's it. And then the primer, I'll use the NYX Angel Veil primer. So just a tiny dab onto my finger and just blend, and then just onto this area of my face where I usually get really oily. So onto my nose and forehead, and then a little bit onto my chin. It won't mattify your skin, but it will give you a smooth canvas, especially here on this side of my face where I have bigger pores. So that's my primer. And then I also prime my lips. So I've been loving the Lanolips 101 Ointment. This ointment is really thick and creamy. So let us start covering up all these blemishes. So before, I've been using a very full coverage mattifying foundation to cover up my blemishes, but it does look a little bit cakey. It does look foundation, which I do not really like to see on a daily basis. So what I have been loving is the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh wear 24-hour Freshware. It does have a coverage, but it's not full coverage. It is just a medium coverage for me. It doesn't cover up my blemishes really, but it does leave me a very fresh, natural looking skin. So I've been loving this. I don't really mind now if my foundation is not full coverage, because I just cover up my blemishes with my concealer. So just one pump of the foundation using my e.l.f. sponge. This is my favorite sponge, and just dab it onto my cheeks where the areas of my imperfections are. It doesn't really cover up my blemishes, but it doesn't take away the shine onto my face as well. That's why I really love this foundation. Then another pump. That's 2 pumps, isn't it? I'll be using this cute little mirror. I got this from my friend Jack. She gave it to me when I visited her in Abu Dhabi, and yeah, thank you, Jack. So that's the foundation. As you can see, it's not flat matte, it's not dewy, it is just healthy, fresh, and natural looking. Just skin like a really good skin day. But because I still got all these blemishes, what I usually do is just cover them up with concealer. And the concealer that I've been loving is the L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer. I know it just so happened that they're both L'Oreal and they both work together. And I love it. And I love this. It is very long lasting, and it does give you a full coverage. It is a little bit matte, but not matte, powdery matte, but matte that it will stay all day into your face, and it will cover up all the blemishes. By the way, for the foundation, I use the shade 220 Sand. And then for my concealer, I'm using 332 Amber. Then I use the same sponge just to dab a little bit. This concealer, it doesn't dry up very fast, so you still got room to blend, unlike the other concealers that I've tried. That's it. And then for under my eyes, the L'Oreal is a little bit dry for my under eyes, because my under eyes, how many times do I need to say under eyes? But under my eyes, they are really dry, so I need a little bit more hydrating concealer. So I've been loving the Glossy Stretch Concealer, and I'm using the shade Medium. And yeah, this is just a creamy concealer. It doesn't give a full coverage, but it does leave my under eyes a little bit hydrated than the other concealer. So I just use my finger, and this shade is also a little lighter, so it will highlight my under eyes. Then just put a little bit as well onto my lids. Then just put a little bit to my chin and a little bit forehead, just to highlight. Look at that glow. And then before that concealer creases, I'll be using this e.l.f. powder, under eye powder. It doesn't say in here, but this is just a sheer powder for the under eye. So what I do is just tap and then just open it upside down, and you'll get a little bit of powder. And then just make sure that there is no creasing, and then use the tip of the sponge just to set the under eye, and then do the same thing on the other eye. Then use a brush to dust off. . Then to powder all over my face, I've been loving the IT Cosmetics by Pore Illumination. So this will settle the shine a little bit, but it will not take the shine away. It's not mattifying, so it's a really good powder for me. So what I do is just dab it all over my face. I think this is just translucent. And then let's proceed with the brows. So for my brows, I do use a lot of products. So the first thing is I've got this IT Cosmetics brow powder in Universal Taupe. So this is just a pencil that I use to line my brows, and I use the Benefit Foolproof brow powder to fill in my brows. And then to set my brows, I use the Benefit Gimme Brow Plus. I use the shade 3 in the Benefit, and then I use this angled brush marionette. I think I got this from the Philippines, Watson's Philippines. So yeah, so what I do is I brush them up first, and then line them with the pencil and fill them with the powder. I'll just do this real quick and then I'll get back to you. So I'm back. I did my brows off camera because I need full concentration when I do my brows. So I've just lined and filled in my brows. I didn't set them yet. I do the setting on the last part of my makeup routine. But yeah, if you I've been receiving questions about my brows as well. If you want me to do a video, I can do one. Just let me know in the comment section down below. So yeah, let's carry on with my face. So on a daily basis, I don't do contour and then bronzing. What I do is just bronzer. So I just use one product to bring life to my face and to give shape as well with this round face. So what I have been loving is the Too Cool for School art class by Rodin. This is a Korean contour thing. It has 3 shades, so what I usually do is just swirl around the brush and use this all over my face. It is a very subtle kind of contour. And of course, my HOOLA bronzer. I've been using this tiny one because I brought this with me in Dubai. So yep, let's just use this one. And I am using Spectrum AO5 slanted brush with this one. Let us do this, and I love this. And recently Benefit HOOLA bronzer has come out with new shades. So this is the original shade and I love it. This is the perfect shade for me. And then just apply this on the perimeters of my face. Then just a little bit of nose contour. Then for my blush, I've been loving a glowy blush as well. But before that, I use a matte blush and then top it with a glowy blush. Don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, just to add some color, I've been using the Wet n Wild Color Icon in the shade Mellow Wine. I've been loving this shade with my skin tone. It's just like a rusty kind of rusty rose kind of shade. So I use this just all over my cheeks just to give color. And then I run it through my nose just to make it a little bit natural. Look at that. I love it. And then I usually use a glowy, like a shimmery kind of blush just to top this up. So I've been loving the Slick Makeup blush in a shade Rose Gold. This is just like NARS Orgasm. I think I really need to buy the NARS Orgasm now. So that is a pinky shade with the specks of gold. Or I've been using the Cargo Sunset Beach. Here how it looks like. This is a mixture of shades, and then when you swirl your brush around, it will give you a really nice glow. So I'll just use the slick one because I've been loving this one. When I've applied the blush, I've used the Real Techniques Dual Fiber Contour brush. And then for this shimmery blush, I will be using the Real Techniques Dual Fiber Face Brush. So it's a bigger brush just to diffuse that shimmer onto my skin, make my skin more healthy, looking more healthy. Love it. Look at that. I love that. Especially if you've got textures on your face. Just like me, I've got textures. I can't really use just the shimmery blush. So that's what I do. Just use a matte blush and then just top it with a blush topper or a shimmery blush. Love it. And then I just go back with my eyes just before I finish off this face. With my eyes, I don't really wear eyeshadow on a daily basis, especially if I just go out to do some errands, and just use the contour, the HOOLA bronzer on a fluffy Real Techniques base shadow brush and just run through the crease just to give a little bit of color and depth and dimension onto my lids. And then just a little bit under the bottom lashes. That's it. That's basically it. I don't really do much with my shadows on a daily basis because I focus on this. Look at the skin. Love that. And then for all over my lids, I have been loving this one. This is by Max Factor. It's the Max Effect Mono Eyeshadow, and I've got the shade Cream Champagne, and I just use this all over my lids. So it's this kind of shade. It's like it's not that shimmery, but it'll just make my eyes a little bit brighter and more awake. But it's not shimmery, as you can see. Look, it's not. It's like a more satin kind of shade, and I just use this all over my lids. Yeah, I think it does make a little bit of difference, but not much. But yeah, love that. And then for my highlighter, this is my favorite part. I do have a lot of highlighters that I love, but recently I've been loving the Flower Beauty. This is the Lift and Sculpt Contouring Palette. As you can see, it's buttered and butchered. This palette has come to me on my holiday in Dubai. That's why it's like this. But that's fine because I wasn't using the contour shade because it's a little bit gray. I apply it onto my face, my skin, but I've been loving the blush. As you can see, I've been loving the blush and I've been using it, and it stays on all day, especially when I am in the mood to use a pinky kind of blush. But this one is my favorite highlighter. I'll show it to you, and I've been using this, and I've been using this every day, and I'm really surprised that I haven't hit the pan as much as I've hit the pan in the blush. But yeah, this palette is really good, and I got this from Superdrug. And yeah, the only thing about this, it is very powdery, and as you can see, it's fragile, so not really good with traveling, isn't it? I'll show you. Oh, look at that shimmer. It does have a lot of kickback. It looks powdery on the pan, but when you apply it, it's not powdery at all. Not powdery at all. It will just leave your face looking healthy, glowy, and wet looking, which I really do love. I love it. Look at that glow. I love that, especially when you set your face with a setting spray. Oh dear. Wait for it till I show you in a bit. I do get a little bit carried away with highlighter because I just love highlighter. Now just use the same highlighter just to highlight my brow bone. And then just the corner of my eyes. So now it's time to set this face. I know I'm not yet finished. I still need to do my lashes and my brows, but I need to set this face first. So for setting my face, I have been loving a dewy mist. So I've been loving this Flower Beauty Still the Hydrating Setting Spray Dewy Finish. I'm almost out of it, and I love the spray in this. It is the finest finest spray I've ever tried. And then I've got the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist as well. Think they just do the same thing, and I just love them. This is a little bit more dewy than this one, but yeah. And this has got the coconut scent. I'm torn. So I'll just be using this so you can hear and see how fine the mist is. So this is the first setting spray that I use. When I say first because there's second, so wait for it. So this is just to keep the dewiness or the glowiness of my face. So let's do this. Can you hear that? And can you see it? It is just so fine that you cannot even feel that you're overdoing it. Well, I don't, because I just love submerging my face into setting spray. And of course, my little fan, I got this from Dubai, and I love this. And then while the setting spray is drying, just dab your little sponge. Don't dab it hard, just bounce it, especially on the highlighter part. Look at that. That's it. And for my second setting spray, no, it's over, but I do this on a daily basis. I use my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Natural Finish setting spray. The first setting spray will lock in all your makeup all together, and this setting spray will make your makeup last. And I love this. So this is just a natural finish setting spray. This has got a little bit harsh spray, but it does diffuse, like yeah, but it's not very fine, but yeah. So my handy dandy fan. Ooh, look at that. I'm loving this. That's it with my skin, and now I'll finish off my brows, and I'll be using the Benefit Gimme Brow Plus in a shade 3, and I will just set my brows. And then curl my lashes. I do my lashes last because I didn't want the setting spray to smudge my mascara, so curl my lashes. Curling the lashes is really important to me because I don't have lashes, and my lashes are really short and straight, so I need to curl them. So for my mascara, I do love my Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara, but that's really too old for me to use now. I really need to get a new one, but I've been loving this one as well, the CHATEAU LABIOTTE Wine Angle Mascara. This is a Korean brand, and I've been loving it. It does give me volume and length. It has extra hair. If you're not into that kind of mascara, you won't really like this, but I've been loving it. Yeah. Look at the difference. Love it. That's it. And then I'll just get a mattifying powder. I've got the WUNDER 2 Perfect Selfie HD Photo Finishing Powder, and just dab it a little bit onto the areas where I know that my skin, my face will oil up at the end of the day. So that would be a little bit on my forehead. You can also use the Rimmel Stay Matte in here. I love that mattifying powder. And then just a little bit on my chin as well. And that's it. And then for my lips, I just usually leave it like this with the lip ointment, or I'll use the BURT'S Glossy 518 Blush Ripple, or just use a gloss. I've got this Maybelline gloss, and this is a pink one, and in a shade 105 Petal Blush. So that is a gloss, but since I've got the lip balm, I'll just use this one to give a little bit of color to my lips. This is just like my lips, but better. Love it. So that's it. I'll just finish off this look. I'll fix my hair and wear some clothes, and I'll get back to you with my final look. And here's my final look. And that's how I achieve a radiant, healthy, glowy looking skin on a daily basis. And I love it. That's how I fake it. I hope you liked this video and you enjoyed it, and if you did, please do give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let me know in the comment section down below what other videos you want me to do. And thank you for watching. I hope your day will be as flawless as your makeup today. See you on my next one. Bye!